Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you all can hear me and see me clearly. We will be starting the session in a minute. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. I hope you all can hear me. Huge fallen candle. Hi. Yes, yes. Guys, I can see this, but you are not visible. Am I visible, guys? My camera is on. Visible but hazy. Okay, just give me a second. I hope I am clearly visible now. And let me just bring Shivangi ma'am to the stage. Ma'am, I've sent you a request to join. Please accept it. So, how many of you are joining for the first time? Yes, ma'am, you are clearly visible. I hope I'm audible as well.
Absolutely.
Great. So, I guess we'll start in 2 minutes.
Sure.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anuj Sharma. I am the community manager at Motilal Oswal. You see me daily hosting these sessions with different experts every day. And today we have our Nifty Queen, Miss Shivangi Sharda, with us. I guess she don't need introduction. You must see her on different news channels, Motilal Oswal's Instagram page, YouTube Shorts, podcasts, and a lot more. So our afternoon session focuses more around derivatives and option. आज Nifty है, तो फिर we'll talk more around Nifty expiry. And if we have time, we'll take up some stock queries, and if not, we'll focus only on trade. जो हमारा मॉर्निंग सेशन होता है दैट फोकसेस मोर अराउंड कैश एंड इक्विटी, इसलिए हमने सुबह आपको इंट्राडे ट्रेड्स दिए थे. And today in the afternoon session, our focus will be on Nifty expiry, and we will also be giving a BTST. We might give it in the middle of the session, we might give it at the end as per the information or analysis of research expert. But yes, and if you're asking any question, please give more details. Don't just write stock name. आप ये भी बताएंगे कितने पे आपने खरीदा है या आप खरीदने का सोच रहे हैं, आप कितनी ड्यूरेशन के लिए उसको रखना चाह रहे हैं. So I guess let's not waste time. Ma'am, you can share your screen and then we are good to go.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Anuj. Very good afternoon, to everyone. So we've seen that Nifty has touched lifetime high levels. And we've seen that उसके lifetime high level touch करने के बाद थोड़ी बहुत profit booking भी हुई है within a matter of a few minutes. But let's I'll quickly share my screen. Yes. So I hope you can all see the screen now. So we have been shifting base higher from the last 10, 11 sessions now, and a good amount of buying can be seen at every minor declines, and even on a intraday basis, we've seen swings were there overall from the last few sessions, but कुल मिला के हमने देखा है कि बुल्स जो है वो काफी एक्टिव थे इन लेवल्स पे, और ओवरऑल बाइंग काफी स्ट्रॉन्ग देखने को मिली है निफ्टी इंडेक्स में. ऑफ कोर्स बैंक निफ्टी हैज बीन अंडरपरफॉर्मिंग एंड कंटिन्यूज टू डू सो because of the lackluster move in the heavyweights, but Nifty is clearly ruling, and we can see the kind of move that has been happening here, which has been led by majorly pharma stocks, IT stocks और consumption names. ये सारे stocks और sectors का काफी अच्छा contribution रहा है Nifty index को move करने में. Now let's quickly look at the outlook for the intraday perspective जो हम पिछले next 1 घंटे को play out करने के लिए समझ रहे हैं. So we've seen that Nifty has touched a fresh all-time high of 25,174 और वहां से हम ऑलमोस्ट 100 पॉइंट के नीचे प्रॉफिट बुकिंग देखने को मिला है पर ओवरऑल 25,000 would be the important make or break zone over here. So 25,000 के लेवल्स को हम ट्रैक करेंगे ये बिल्कुल इम्पोर्टेंट रहेगा नेक्स्ट 1 घंटे के एक्सपायरी ट्रेड के लिए आज मंथली एक्सपायरी है तो स्विंग्स भी काफी रहेंगे सो वी हैव टू आल्सो वॉच आउट फॉर दैट नाउ लुकिंग एट द इंटायर इंडेक्स अगर 15 मिनट्स फ्रेम अगर हम करते हैं so from the last 2 hours we've seen that somewhat profit taking has been there after touching lifetime high levels and सुबह जो कॉल काफी अच्छी तरह से प्ले आउट हो रहा था अब जाके हम देख रहे हैं कि call premiums have crashed and these premiums have not, I mean, अब zero के आसपास आ गया है ये सारे levels. So हम देख रहे हैं कि थोड़े बहुत swings जो है वो play out करेंगे, but of course trade अगर conviction रहेगा तो ही हम देंगे because conviction trades जो है वो सुबह के session में काफी अच्छे मिल गए थे Nifty index में. So we'll just wait and watch. We'll not hurry. We'll not take a trade for the sake of taking it. आज क्योंकि आज एक्सपायरी डे है मंथली एक्सपायरी है तो स्विंग्स भी काफी रहेंगे Now let's look at what's happening to India VIX. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है हमें देख के समझ में आ जाएगा. So right now, after rising to 14, above 14 levels, in fact, अब थोड़ी बहुत cool off है. But again, from the last 4 odd sessions, थोड़े inch up हुए जा रहे हैं India VIX. Which also indicates that थोड़े बहुत momentum create हो रहा है higher zones पे, but index में as of now. But overall India VIX जो है वो काफी lower zones पे है, तो कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है अगर थोड़ा inch up हो भी रहा है तो. Unless it remains below 15-16 levels, there is no problem in India VIX which will impose on Nifty. तो यहाँ पे कोई problem नहीं है India VIX की तरफ से. So Nifty levels, we will track 25,000 as an important make or break zone over here. 25,000 के ऊपर अगर hold करता है तो ही हम यहाँ buy side में जाएंगे or else we'll avoid. And for the upside, we're looking at 25,130 as the immediate level. Next, what we can expect in the next 1 hour और 25,000 का एक support जो है वो ध्यान रखना है. So this is for the next 1 hour only. For positional point of view, the trade setup is quite positive and we are expecting 25,350 on the upside for the next week point of view. ध्यान रखें ये positional levels है और support के लिए we are looking at 24,950 levels. So this is for the entire outlook on Nifty. Now let's go to Bank Nifty where there has been a lot of lackluster movement. But still, important index, so we need to discuss. So we have been seeing that kal, weekly, kal monthly expiry था I beg your pardon, but फिर भी यहाँ पे एक काफी narrow range में movement हुआ था. पूरे दिन हमने देखा कि index जो है लगभग 200 पॉइंट के movement में ही range कर रहा था. And today there has been swings, but most part of the day index was stuck at 51,200. तो ये एक hurdle zone आप समझ सकते हो at these levels for the next 1 hour. And 51,000 would be the important support. But of course आज Nifty expiry है तो हम trades के लिए वहाँ focus करेंगे. It's at the level that you can watch out. And positionally अगर हम देखें तो there has been some sort of giving up in Bank Nifty as compared to the broader market. तो यहाँ पे conviction जो है वो ज्यादा नहीं है अगर हम next week के perspective से भी बात करें. So we are not expecting more than 51,750. That will be the hurdle. And 50,500 would be the support as the lower zone. So this is the take on Nifty and Bank Nifty. India VIX कोई problem अभी तक नहीं दे रहा है. So we'll watch out for those also because कहीं भी अगर index में reversal के signs आते हैं तो India VIX जो है वो early signs देना शुरू कर देगा. So we'll have to clearly watch out for that. अगर 15 के ऊपर जाता है India VIX तो वहाँ पे हमें थोड़ा बहुत cautious रहना है. But overall, market view is positive as far as Nifty is concerned, and broader market abhi bhi positive hai, and we will watch out for the higher highs sequence that has been forming from the last 4 sessions. So जब तक ये negation नहीं होता है यहाँ पे कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है. And overall, weekly trend is also sort of positive. Now, this week, major drivers were pharma names. बहुत ही rare case scenarios में होता है कि pharma stocks और निफ्टी दोनों साथ में चल रहे. In fact, this time we've also seen that gold is also near its record high levels. तो ये बहुत कम आपको scenario में दिखेगा जहाँ Nifty, gold, and pharma index. All these three indices are trading at record high levels. So it's very unlikely because Nifty and pharma specifically have a very negative, or rather flat correlation. तो यहाँ पे interesting बात ये है कि pharma stocks have been doing good. Some of the diagnostic names are now starting to pick up. So these names have to be looked on. But overall, auto is the major win-win stock right now. ऑटो काफी अच्छा है. फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज या अगर हम देख सकते हैं कि इंश्योरेंस स्पेस में जो स्टॉक्स है वो भी काफी पॉजिटिव है. सो वी लुक ऑफ कोर्स टुडे वाज Bajaj Finserv and Bajaj, we've seen that यहाँ पे काफी अच्छा movement था, and Bajaj Finance was like the mover of the day, right? Okay. So let's now look at the strike. Of course, I said that strikes अगर हम full sure है तो ही हम करेंगे, वरना हम avoid भी कर सकते हैं. Because Nifty has already given a good movement in the first half of the session today. And we are seeing 25,000 के पास आते हुए दिख रहा है index. Now this will be important. Important 10 points to watch out. अगर ये 10 points यहाँ से break होता है, we shall avoid any trade. But if it holds above that, we can look at 24,950 call. The overall bias is still positive after the profit taking that has been done. And अगर हम देख रहे हैं कि major trend जो है वो positive है, so it's best to be with the trend. So we are, of course, I'm tracking both call and put. हम 24,950 के call और 25,050 के put दोनों को track कर रहे हैं. But if there is any conviction, we'll of course let you know. But it was important to let you know the stocks as well. Some of the indices. अब मैंने levels इसलिए बोले क्योंकि अगर कई लोग scalping भी करना चाहते हैं या कई लोग futures trade भी लेते हैं, तो वो levels जो है उनको काम आ जाता है. Keep getting a lot of messages that levels are so important to trade, because of course you need a expert advice on the expected levels for the hour, for the day, etc. So let's look at the 15 minutes chart again, and यहाँ पे वापस हम देख रहे हैं कि कोई signs of recovery तो नहीं है, although 25,000 के ऊपर hold कर रहा है index. And the good part is that it did not cross, did not reach 25,000 once, during the day, even after so much of profit taking. So that is clearly a, make or break Lakshman Rekha होगा ये हमारे लिए आज के next 45 minutes के लिए, right? So let's, of course, track 24,950 call को radar पे ही रख रहे हैं हम. But conviction is less, guys. So मैं levels, entry exit के तभी बोलूँगी जहाँ मुझे लग रहा है कि entry exit करने लायक है. Right? Okay. Let's also discuss one or two BTST stocks. यहाँ पे Nifty में हम देख रहे हैं कि it's at its lifetime high levels, and there has been some sort of giving up in the profits. So it's better to be with the frontline stocks so that we could see some sort of safety over here. Because आप ऐसा नहीं हो कि all time high levels पे आप चढ़ के ले रहे हो और आप वहाँ फंस जाओ. So we won't want that as well. Okay, some of the mid cap IT names are showing strength. यहाँ पे BSoft है, which is looking quite positive. One can look for BSoft for a quick BTST trade. Now let's look at the data for BSoft. This stock has been seeing some sort of buying from the lower levels. काफी अच्छा bottoming out structure हुआ है यहाँ पे. And somewhat जो targets है next 700 के लिए हम expect कर सकते हैं BSoft में. And 660 would be the stop. 666 would be the stop loss. Yes, so 666 is the stop loss, and for 700 you can look at BSoft for a quick BTST trade. This stock is looking quite positive, और पूरे एक IT space में भी एक अच्छा movement है. And despite the market giving up, this stock has not really been affected so much, and that's why it's looking quite positive. Okay, let's just quickly come back to Nifty. और अगर हमें यहाँ ट्रेड नहीं मिल रहा है तो हम stocks पे focus कर सकते हैं. So right now 25,000 call is at 42, and Nifty is roundabout struggling above 25,000. So यहाँ पे हम फिर wait and watch जरूर करेंगे यहाँ पे. And we've seen that there has been a sharp sell off. यहाँ पे writers भी काफी जो है trap हुए हैं पिछले एक घंटे में. So of course markets have become a little wary, and यहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत cushion use करना important हो जाएगा इन levels पे, because monthly expiry में swings काफी रहते हैं. Right? Okay. Now I would like to discuss a few pharma stocks also which are looking quite positive. उसमें से Lupin है, Sun Pharma है. Lupin is quite positive, and it's given a Poland flag pattern formation on the daily basis, and looking quite positive from this space. Okay, Sun Pharma काफी slow counter है थोड़े बहुत. हम देख रहे हैं इसमें gradual एक move हुआ है पिछले 2 महीने में. So Sun Pharma is also positive, but it has a tendency to be very slow. So I've seen a question of Sun Pharma as well. Patil has asked. So I hope Patil आपका answer हो गया हो. And I think Anush, let's take a few questions. और आप टेंशन मत लो. Index पे trade होगा तो I will definitely let you know. And even if the questions are not answered, we have tomorrow's session as well in the morning. So yeah, let's shoot in the questions now.
Sure, ma'am. Hin Petro.
Okay, so Hin Petro की अगर हम बात करें यहाँ पे, so this stock has been roundabout in a positive trajectory में किया है इसने अपना पूरा setup, and stock has seen some sort of volumes declining in the last 2 sessions, but prices have been fairly adding up. तो यहाँ पे हम next 425 का immediate targets के लिए हम इसको expect कर सकते हैं. Okay, I'll just take this one question. Satish is asking 25,100 call buy किया है. So guys, we've not given any trade as of now, and अगर आपने buy किया है तो आपने अपने analysis से buy किया है. But right now we are being a little careful on the index क्योंकि movement जो है आ चुका है already, and the index is showing some signs of tiredness at this level. तो थोड़ा थक गया है इंडेक्स पूरे दिन के बाद, और हमें अगर कन्विक्शन होगा so we'll go for 24,950 कॉल, but I will indicate the same. अभी फिलहाल कोई ट्रेड नहीं है हमारे तरफ से.
So ma'am, I was asking about CDSL.
Yes, so CDSL, see, if you're an investor, then definitely keep the stock. And there is no problem in this stock, even though it's given up most of its weekly gains in the last 2-3 sessions. If you're a trader, definitely this is the support levels where you can expect a bounce back. So you can still hold. For a support of 1400 would be an important level as a support if you're a trader. But if you're an investor, बिल्कुल आप बने रह सकते हो for the next 1-2 years. It's a very good stock.
Ma'am, next is Suzlon. सुबह के सेशन में आई डोंट नो व्हाई किसी ने नहीं पूछा, बट हम Suzlon एग्जिट करें क्या? एंट्री प्राइस 55.
Okay, so Suzlon, of course, you have to due diligently check the fundamentals of this stock as well. But if you talk about technicals, this stock has been doing good from the last few months. And इसमें एक अच्छा, इनफैक्ट ये पूरे साल में हमने देखा है कि एक काफी अच्छा पुल बैक मूव मिला है. The stock is moved by 100%. Now, on the daily basis, there's some sort of consolidation, but immediately 78 would be, what we are looking at. उससे ज़्यादा हम नहीं देख रहे हैं यहाँ पे, and 75 is the support.
Castro India bought at 276.
Okay, Castro India has a tendency कि breakout के बाद काफी prolonged consolidation या prolonged हम देखते हैं कि इसमें profit taking देखने को मिलता है. And right now also we've seen that परसों के एक breakout के बाद breakout के levels तो अब वापस back to zero आ गए हैं. So this stock, I would say, one can avoid for trading.
Ma'am, your view on Bale?
Okay, Bale, before that, I'll just quickly have a look at the markets. Markets are 25,030 के ऊपर अभी है फिलहाल, but options में हमने देखा है 72 से 82 10 पॉइंट का मूवमेंट ही हुआ है यहाँ पे 24,950 के कॉल में. And taking this 10-point movement will not suffice us, but of course there is some sort of recovery. तो closing basis पे एक अच्छा हम expect कर सकते हैं कि stabilize होते हुए close हो index. Okay, 25,000 call is at 48 rupees. So if this call comes down to 35 in the next 5 minutes, we can plan a trade, but we'll just wait and watch for it carefully. Right? Okay. Okay. Yes, coming back to your question, Anuj, Bhel पे आपने पूछा था. So Bhel, PSE sectors का story somewhat ठंडा हो गया है. And Bhel, we are seeing some sort of base at 285 levels. So 285 is your support. वहां से वापस एक bounce back move देखने को मिल सकता है, but the up move would be very short lived. So up move is capped, आप ऐसा बोल सकते हो.
Ma'am, your view on IRFC?
Okay, there is a lot of movement in the index. We'll just look for some trade if possible. Sorry to cut you off, Anuj.
Sure.
Okay, 25,050 is what we can look out for. 25,000. Okay, so there is a lot of swings, guys. Swings काफी है. हम देख रहे हैं कि 1 मिनट में ही हमने इंडेक्स में 80 पॉइंट्स का मूवमेंट देखा है. So a lot of swings. So even if you're taking a trade, please be very careful in your entry and exit, and be very quick for that matter. Okay, 25,100 is what we are looking at. Right now, it's trading at 55 odd rupees. Nifty में एक अच्छा pullback move है, recovery है, but we just have like a 5-10 minutes frame to take any trade. So we'll watch out for that as well. Nifty has, recovered by 100 points in just 3 minutes, which is quite a huge movement. All right. This clearly indicates that at least हम एक strong closing की तरफ जा रहे हैं, which is very good for the next day's trade as well. और stocks भी जिनमें थोड़ी बहुत सुस्ती रही थी वो भी अब recover और अच्छे से करते हुए दिखेगा. So okay, we can look at 25,100 call. Okay, so 25,100 call. We'll just wait for a slight dip of 20 points over here. तब हम comfortable रहेंगे taking the position. Okay, there is no dip as of now in the market. Okay, काफी एक quick और swings वाले movement है. Right now 25,150 call was at 80 and right now it's at 65. तो आप देख रहे हो कि बहुत swings है. So for a trade also it's very important कि आप quickly trade करो. But I would advise you could go with strategy. अगर आपको bull call spread लेना है तो आप वो ले सकते हो यहाँ पे. But अगर आप naked call option भी ले रहे हो तो काफी आपको quick execution करना पड़ेगा इधर. Okay, one of the very difficult expiries today, we can say call अब 70 से 45 आ गया है within 2 minutes. It's at 39 right now. So काफी swings है guys. I would say that if you're taking a trade, be very careful and quick in your execution, but please play it safe. And in the meantime, stocks जो है, अगर आपको stocks में comfortable है तो आप stock specific action पे focus कर सकते हो. I've named quite a few stocks जो कि काफी अच्छे लग रहे हैं. So yeah, I think Nifty at lifetime high levels, we can congratulate each one of us. Yeah.
So I guess we have no trade and correct, ma'am, as you said, it's one of the most complex expiry which we had. And guys, we have shared one BTST, be soft. You can check the pinned messages. And we did try to take as many queries as possible. So, ma'am, are we waiting 5 more minutes, or I guess we are done with the Nifty Expiry? We can take some stock queries and then end the session.
Yeah, surely we can. Nifty, there is a new lifetime high levels that we've touched in Nifty just right now. So yeah, movement is there. So we can take, I think, a couple of more questions before we conclude.
Cochin Shipyard bought at 2765.
Okay, so talking about Cochin Shipyard, this stock has not shown momentum from the last 7 weeks, and I think it's shown signs of profit taking and काफी एक थकते हुए भी हमने देखा है stock को. So if you're a trader, one can simply avoid the stock for now and wait and watch.
We were talking about IRFC bought at 206.
Okay, so IRFC, okay, let's just quickly look at IRFC. This stock has been moving in the range of round about 10 points from the last 3 weeks, and it's got very stuck here. तो यहाँ पे मुझे नहीं लग रहा है यहाँ पे कोई एक बहुत अच्छा decisive कुछ आपको move मिल सकता है. So I would better say you can exit and be with the momentum stocks.
View on Airtel bought at 1455.
So, Airtel, Bharti Airtel, I suppose. Bharti Airtel is one of the most strongest counters in its entire sector. And on the monthly basis, also, it's been moving from the last 17 months exactly. And very good momentum and move. So one can continue being in this stock for the long term as well.
And ma'am, this would be the last query for the day. ABDL.
ABDL, okay. So there is not much of a data point over here as it's a IPO stock, new stock. But overall, I think it's near its previous high levels. And if it crosses 350 and holds above it, then we can see a fresh leg of rally.
So guys, that will be all for the day. I guess we couldn't initiate any trade, but we did share the BTST. So thank you, ma'am, for joining in, and thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow with Shivangi, ma'am, for the morning session. Where we will focus more around stocks. Thank you, everyone.